What happened? Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, and let me know what y'all think of this new intro, and let me know about the outro after two later. Let me know, and even about the new break time card too. You should let me know is if it's too fancy, or I need to make it more simpler. I use for this today. I use instead of using Chat GPT, I use Gemini to create this. But I did a video myself. I had to create the video using Canva, but the images um, Gemini did. So let me know what y'all think. Okay. And how's everyone? I hope y'all had a good week this week. Okay. And now I didn't get anyone's poetry, so I didn't see well, there was supposed to be somebody will send it to me, but I didn't see it in time, so I don't know when I'm going to okay get it from him. So let's see, we got a comment right now. um and I said, hi stranger. I put, oh, okay, thank you, Taz. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, I'll wait till, okay, I'm gonna read okay. You know what? I'm gonna read the poem first, and then I'll get that video, get the new song for you, Taz. Okay. Um okay. Okay. And this one is I'm gonna read this one I always read. Money has spoiled. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay. That was Money Has Spoiled by Gary A. Snyder. And Taz says, sorry about the other night I fell asleep. And Taz, you don't owe me an apology. It's okay. I understand. And I should thank you so much, very much for supporting me, all the support you're giving me. Okay. Okay. Let me go on Facebook real quick and and then you want me to play it on here, Taz? Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. Next week when you start school, if you see a kid, school. Oh. On my face, Taz, is it on my Facebook page? Um. Uh. Okay. Um. um mm, um, um, where is it at? My Facebook page. Um. Okay. Um, wow. Okay. Um,
Next week when you start school,
okay. Okay. Um, 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 when did you put it on there? What date? Seen it yet on here? Okay. Um, well, um, um, when was it? Taz? Okay. Um, because I don't see it. Um, um, okay. Um, okay. I don't see it on my page. And Taz, is it on your page on your Facebook too? And um,
happy tie-dye.
um, um, Taz, I couldn't find it on my page on my Facebook page. Um, okay. Um, 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 okay, you did. Okay? I'll go. Okay. Okay. Um, um,
Next week when you start school.
Um,
Next week when you start school.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Next week.
I wonder why it's not showing up. Wow. It should be in there right away. And I don't see it, Taz. I don't understand.
Next week when you.
Okay. I'll go. Okay. Okay. Go to your page. Okay. 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 Is it called Peace in the Stillness? Okay. Is it called Peace in the Stillness? That was the one you should put up there. Okay. 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 And this is called Peace in the Stillness by Taz.
When I'm alone and the room gets quiet, something in me finally settles down. All the voices that were pulling at me lose their power when there's no one around. And I can hear what I was missing. I can see what I could not see. In the stillness comes understanding, and a little more truth finds me. Give me wisdom before I answer. Give me knowledge before I speak. Give me understanding for the things that I'm too close to see. There is peace in the stillness, a peace the world can't give. Not quiet all the noise. I remember how to live. Let me love without condition. Let me listen let me learn. Give me wisdom, give me understanding. Before I judge what I don't know, there is peace in the stillness, and it starts inside my soul. Everybody has a story. Everybody carries something deep. And I don't want my fear to make decisions about a heart I've never had to be. So before I choose my anger, before I say I understand, let me sit with what I don't know. Let me see my fellow man, not to turn away from suffering, not to call the wrong thing right, but to stand for what is truthful without losing love inside. Give me wisdom before I answer. Give me knowledge before I speak. Give me understanding for the things that I'm too close to see. There is peace in the stillness, a peace the world can't give. When I quiet all the noise, I remember how to live. Let me love without condition. Let me listen, let me learn. Give me wisdom, give me understanding. Before I judge what I don't know, there is peace and the stillness, and it starts inside my soul. Be still, my heart. You don't have to carry everything tonight. Be still, my mind. You don't have to have every answer right. Some things come with listening. Some truth takes time to see. And maybe peace is knowing I don't have to know everything. Teach me when to raise my voice. Teach me when to let it rest. Teach me how to fight for justice without hatred in my chest. If your peace is really with me, then let it follow where I go. Let me walk with love and wisdom, even through what I don't know. There is peace in the stillness, a peace the world can't give. And the more I understand, the more I learn how I should live. Let me love without condition. Let compassion lead me through. Give me wisdom, give me knowledge, give me understanding too. When the whole world pulls me out, bring me back to what I know. There is peace in the stillness, and it starts inside my soul. Be still, listen. Let peace remain, let wisdom grow. Let love be what I know. Every day, everywhere I go. Let peace live in my soul.
Wow. And Taz, that was beautiful. I love that. Thank you very much. And if you have another one you want to share, I can do that after, at the end too. Do another one for you at the end. And can you hear that all right? I hope everyone can hear this all right. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. Let me be right back second. I forgot my water, and I know I can't read the whole thing before break time without water. Okay, I'll be right there. Thank you all. Okay. And thank you very much, Taz, for sharing that with us. And that is beautiful. Thank you. Okay. And y'all should check her out on Suno. Excuse me. She does a great fantastic job. And Taz said it was beautiful. I like the of course I like it. I made it. Yeah. I know, Taz. Okay. And I like the softness of it. I like everything about it. And thank you very much, Taz. And y'all, she is a very phenomenal poet. So check her out. And this is her poet video song. I mean poet song. I mean poetry song. I'm sorry. Poetry songs. And and anyone else who um I played 3 tracks a day, a free show on the poetry show. And anyone else who would like to take part in this, you should send your track to me on Facebook. Or if you're not on Facebook, then you should send it to me through my email, and I can give it to you privately. Okay. Now, um, okay, I'm going to read from the complete works of William Shakespeare, and we're on a new story, new play. I mean, called The Merry Wives of Windsor. Okay. Me find. Okay. Let me get some more water before I start. And let me know about the intro. The intro I did. Um, and about the outro too. I'll be playing at the end. And let me know if it's too fancy. Let me know, and I will get Gemini do it simpler than that. That's what she did. Gemini Google. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The Merry Wives of Windsor. Introduction. Okay. This is an this, this is an offshoot from the comedy of King Henry IV, while King Henry V is a direct continuation of the history. Dennis in 1702 reports a tradition that this play was written in 14 days by order of the Queen, and Rowe adds, she was so well pleased with that admirable character of Falstaff in the 2 parts of Henry IV that she commanded him to continue it for 1 play more, and to show him in love. This may have been the cause why Shakespeare does not fulfill the promise made in the epilogue of Henry IV that Falstaff should reappear with Henry V in France, but instead, among the great deeds of the victor of Agincourt, there would be small room for a Falstaff, The choice of Windsor as a scene and the compliments to the owner of Windsor Castle and to the wearers of the Order of the Garter suggest that the play was meant especially for Elizabeth and her courtiers. An early sketch of the Merry Wives was published in Quarto, 1602. Some some touches in the play, as given in the photo, were evidently made after the accession of James I, 1603. The word council is altered to king. Act 1, Scene 1, line 113. These knights will bat hack, exclaimed Mrs. Page. Act 2, Scene 1, line 52. And the allusion to James to literal creation of knights in 1604 was probably appreciated. Some critics have held that the first sketch of the Merry Wives was written as early as 1592. A German duke is spoken of by Bardolph as about to visit Windsor, and his gentlemen ride off with mine host of the Garter's horses unpaid for. In the early sketch, Act 4, Scene 5 of the revised play, instead of cousin Germans, where Evans puns upon the words cousin in German, occurs a strange cousin Garnombles. Now Count Frederick of Montpellier had visited England and accompanied the Queen to Windsor, August 1592, and in the passport which he received for his journey back to the continent was read that he shall be furnished with post horses and shall pay nothing for the same. Next year, the Count became Duke of Württemberg, and in 1595 he craved that, in accordance with a promise given, Elizabeth would confer upon him the Order of the Garter, which Elizabeth, on various pretexts, and declined. Garmambles obviously reverses the time name Montpellier, but the inference that the date of the play is 1592 because it refers to the visit of the Germans is unwarrantable, for such an event would be remembered, and the more so because of the Duke's subsequent unavailing attempt to obtain the honor of the Garter. If we try to make out exact relations between the characters of the Merry Wives and the same characters as they appear in the historical plays, we shall fall. We shall fail. The comedy has a certain independence of the histories and cannot be pieced onto them in any way. The persons are the same and not the same. Mrs. Quickly, servant of Dr. Cause, has a different history from the Mrs. Quickly of the Boar's Head Tavern, nor is Falstaff conceived in quite the same manner as a Falstaff of Henry IV. Here the knight is fatuous, his genius deserts him, but never defeated hangs his head before two country dames, the back bucket, the bucket basket, the drench of Thames water, the blows of Ford's cudgel are reprisals to course upon the most inimitable of gestures. Yet the play is indeed a merry one, with well contrived incidents and abundance of broad mirth, a country north breeze over the whole. Nowhere else has Shakespeare represented English middle class life in the country, and he has here done it with a vigorous, healthy pleasure. It is not, however, a poetical play unless comely English maidenhood in the person of pretty Antage lend it something of poetry. There is a propriety in the fact that this comedy is written almost wholly in prose. The merry wives are a delightful pair with their sty laughing looks, their hosts, their their apple red cheeks, their brows, the lines whereon look more like the work of mirth than of years, and slender, most brainless of youth, most incapable of lovers, is dear for sake of the laugh of him at him, which pretty and Page must have when alone. Altogether, if we can accept Falstaff's discomfitures, it is a merry play to laugh at, if not to love. And that was the introduction. Okay. And okay, another comment. Kim said, "Made it. Love you, Norman." Okay, hello, Kim. Um, I'm glad you made it. Love you too, Kim. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Live. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. And Taz, I don't know if I told you either. Okay, and Taz said I put 2 more songs on my page for you. Okay, thank you, Taz. And Taz, I can't remember, but I'm going to say it again. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. 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 And I'm going to read now the dramatis personae. Sir John Falstaff, Benton, a gentleman, Shallow, a country justice, Slender, cousin to Shallow, Ford and Page, 2 gentlemen dwelling at Windsor, William Page, a boy, son to Page, Sir Hugh Evans, a Welsh parson, Dr. Caius, a French physician, host of the Garter Inn, Bardolph, pistol and 9, sharpers attending on Falstaff, Robin pays to Falstaff, Simple, servant to Slender, Rugby, servant to Dr. Caius, and Mistress Ford, and Mistress Page, and Page, her daughter, Mistress Quickly, servant to Dr. Caius, and servants to Page, Ford, and etc. Okay, and the scene, okay, is Windsor and the neighborhood. Okay, I'm gonna have some more water. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Act 1. Scene 1, Windsor, before Page's house. Enter Justice Shallow, Slender, and Sir Hugh Evans. Shallow. Sir Hugh, persuade me not. I will make a Star Chamber matter of it. If he were 20 Sir John Falstaff, he shall not abuse Robert Shallow, Esquire. Slender. In the county of Gloucester, justice of peace and Coram. Shallow. Cousin Slender and Custa Orion. Slender. And Rado Lauren. 2. And a gentleman born, Master Parson, who writes himself Amigero and any bill, warrant, quittance, or obligation, Amigero. Shadow. That I do, and have done any time these 300 years. Slender. All his successors gone before him have done it, and all his ancestors that come after him they may give white looses in their coat. Shallow. It is an old coat. Evans. The dozen white louses do become an old coat. Well, it agrees well, peasant. It is a familiar beast to man, and signifies love. Shallow. The loose is a fresh fish. The salt fish is an old coat. Slender. I may quarter, cuz. Shallow. You may by Marion Evans. It is marring indeed if he quarter it. Shallow. Not a wit. Evans. Yes, pyre lady. If he has a quarter of your coat, there is but 3 skirts for yourself in my simple conjectures, but that is all me. If Sir John Falstaff have committed disparagements unto you, I am of the church, and will be glad to do my benevolence to make atonements and compromises between you. Shallow. The council shall hear it. It is a riot. Okay. There is no fear of God. There's no fear of God in a riot. The council, look you, shall desire to hear the fear of God and not to hear a riot. Take your business in that. Shallow. Ha! Oh, my life, if I were young again, the sword should end it. Evans. It is better that friends is a sword and end it. And there is also another device in my brain, which peradventure brings good descriptions with it. There is Anne Page, which is daughter to Master Thomas Page, which is pretty virginity. Slender. Mistress Anne Page, she has brown hair and speaks small like a woman. Evans. It is that very person for all the world, as you will desire, and 700 pounds of moneys and gold and silver is her grandsire upon his deathbed, got delivered to a joyful resurrections. Give, where she is able to overtake 17 years old. It were a good motion if we leave our tribbles and travels, and there's a marriage between Master Abraham and Mistress Anne Page. Slender. Did her grandsire leave her 700 pounds? Evans. And her father is make her a Petter Penny. Slender. I know the young gentlewoman. She has good gifts. Evans. 700 pounds and possibilities is Goot gifts. Shallow. Well, let us see on this master page. Is Falstaff there? Evans. Shall I tell you a lie? I do despise a liar, as I do despise one that is false, as I despise one that is not true. The night, Sir John, is there, and I beseech you, be ruled by your well willers. I will peep the door for Master Page. Knocks. What? Ho! God bless your house here, Page. Within. Who's there? Enter Page. Evans. Here is God's blessing and your friend and Justice Shallow, and here young Master Slender, that peradventure shall sell you another tale, if matters grow to your likings. Page. I am glad to see your worship well. I thank you for my venison, Master Shallow. Shallow. Master Page, I am glad to see you. Much good do it your good heart. I wished your venison better. It was ill killed. How doth good Mistress Page, and I thank you always with my heart. Ha, with my heart. Page, sir, I thank you. Shallow, sir, I thank you. By yet and no, I do. Page, I am glad to see you, good master. Slender. Okay, okay, mhm, um, 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 Slender. How does your follow Greyhound, sir? I heard say he was outrun on Cotsall. Page. It could not be judged, sir. Slender. You'll not confess. You'll not confess. Shallow. That he will not. 'Tis your fault. 'Tis your fault. 'Tis a good dog. Page. A cur, sir. Shallow. Sir, he's a good dog and a fair dog. Can there be more said? He is good and fair. Is Sir John Falstaff here? Page. Sir, he is within, and I could do a good office between you. Evans. It is spoke as a Christians ought to speak. Shallow. He hath wronged me, Mr. Page. Page. Sir, he doth in some sort confess it. Shallow. If it be confessed, it is not redressed. It is not that so, Master Page. He hath wronged me. Indeed he hath, at a word he hath. Believe me, Robert Shallow, Esquire, saith, he is wronged. Page. Here comes Sir John. Enter Sir John Falstaff, Bardolph, Nine and Pistol. Falstaff. Now, Master Shallow, you'll complain of me to the king? Shallow. Knight, you have beaten my men, killed my deer, and broke open my lodge. Falstaff. But not kissed your keeper's daughter. Shallow. Tut, a pen. This shall be answered. Falstaff. I will answer it straight. I have done all this. That is now answered. Shallow. The council shall know this. Falstaff. 'Twere better for you if it were known in council. You'll be laughed at. Evans. Paccaberta, Sir John. Good warts. Falstaff. Good warts. Good cabbage. Slender, I broke your head. What matter have you against me? Slender. Marry, sir, I have matter in my head against you, and against your coney catching rascals, Bardolph, Nine and Pistol. Um, Bardolph. You been very siege? Slender. It is no matter. Pistol. How now, Mytho? Still Phyllis? Slender. It is no matter. 9. Slice, I say. Paka paka, slice. That's my humor. Slender. We're simple, my man. Can you tell, cousin? Evans. Peace, I pray you. Now let us understand. There empires in this. There's 3 empires in this matter, as I understand. That is Master Page, Pedilicet Master Page, and there is myself, Pedilicet myself. And the 3 party is, lastly and finally, mine host of the garter, Page. We 3 to hear it and end it between them. Evans. Very good. I will make a prep of it in my notebook, and we will afterwards work upon the cause with as great discreetly as we can. Falstaff. Pistol. Pistol. He bears with ears. He hears with ears. Evans. The devil and his tam. What phrase is this? He hears with ear? Why, it is affectations. Falstaff. Pistol. Did you pick Master Slender's purse? Slender. By these gloves did he, or I might never come in mine own great chamber again, else of 7 groats in Nella sixpences and 2 Edward shovel boards that cost me 2 shilling and 2 pence apiece of Ede Miller by these gloves. Falstaff. Is this true, Pistol? Evans. No, it is false. If it is a pig purse. Pistol. Ha! Thou mountain foreigner, Sir John and Master mine. I come that challenge of this Latin bilbo. Word of denial in thy labyrinth here. Word of denial. Broth and scum thou liest. Slender. By these gloves then was he. 9. Be abide, sir, and pass good humors. I will say nary trap with you, if you run the nuthook's humor on me. That is the very note of it. Slender. By this hat then, he and the red face had it, for though I cannot remember what I did when you made me drunk, yet I am not altogether an ass. Falstaff. What say you, Scarlet and John? Bardolph. Why, sir, for my part, I say the gentleman had drunk himself out of his 5 sentences. Evans. It is his 5 senses. By what the ignorance is. Bardolph. And being that, sir, was, as they say, cashiered, and so conclusions pass the carriers. Slender. You spake in Latin then too, but 'tis no matter. I'll never be drunk whilst I live again, but in honest, civil, godly company for this trick. If I be drunk, I'll be drunk with bills that have the fear of God, and not with drunken knaves. Evans. So God to urge me, that is a virtuous mind. Falstaff. You hear all these matters denied, gentlemen. You hear it. Okay. Okay. Enter and Page with wine. Mistress Ford and Mistress Page following. Page. Nay, daughter, carry the wine in. We'll drink within. Exit and Page. Slender. Oh, heaven! This is Mistress and Page. Page. How now, Mistress Ford? Falstaff. Mistress Ford, by my troth, you are very well met. By your leave, good mistress. Kisses her. Page. Wife, bid thee gentlemen to welcome. Come, we have a hot venison pasty to dinner. Come, gentlemen, I hope we shall drink down all unkindness. Exit, exit, all except Shallow, Slender, and Evans. Slender, I had rather than 40 shillings. I had my book of songs and sonnets here. Enter Simple. How now, Simple? Where have you been? I must wait on myself, must I? You have not the book of riddles about you, have you? Simple. Book of riddles? Why, did you not lend it to Alice Shortcake upon All Hallowmas last a fortnight afore Michaelmas? Shallow. Come, cuz, we'll stay for you. A word with you, cuz. Nary this, cuz. There is as twere a tinder, a kind of tinder, made afar off by Sir Hugh here. Do you understand me? Slender. Ay, sir, you shall find me reasonable. If it be so, I shall do that is reason. Shallow. Nay, but understand me. Slender. So I do, sir. And give ear to his motions, Master Slender. I will description of the matter to you, if you be capacity of it. Slender. Nay, I will do as. I pray you, pardon me. He is a justice of peace in his country, simple though I stand here. Evans. But that is not the question. The question is concerning your marriage. Shallow. That there's a point, sir. Evans. Mary is it. The very point of it, to mistress and page. Slender. Why, if it be so, I will marry her upon my any reasonable demands. Evans. But can you affection the woman? Let us command to note that of your mouth or of your lips. For divers philosophers hold that the lips is parcel of the mouth. Therefore, precisely, can you carry your goodwill to the maid? Shallow. Cousin Abraham Slender, can you love her? Slender. I hope, sir. I will do as it shall become one that would do reason. Evans. Nay, God's lords and his ladies, you must speak positable if you can carry her your desires towards her. Shallow. That you must. Will you upon good dowry marry her? Slender. I will do a greater thing than that upon your request, cousin, in any reason. Shallow. Nay, conceive me, sweet, cuz what I do is to pleasure you, cuz. Can you love the maid? Slender. I will marry her, sir, at your request. But if there be no great love in the beginning, yet heaven may decrease it upon better acquaintance. When we are married and have more occasion to know one another, I hope upon familiarity will grow more contempt. But if you say marry her, I will marry her. That I am freely dissolved and dissolutely. Evans. It is a very discretion answer. Save the fall is in the ort, dissolutely. The ort is according to our meaning, resolutely. The meaning is good. Shallow. I think my cousin meant well. Slender. Or else I might be hanged la. Shallow. Here comes fair Mistress Anne. Okay. Um, 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 Okay. Re-enter end page. Would I were young for your sake, Mistress Anne. Anne, the dinner's on the table. My father desires your worship's company. I'm shallow. I will wait on him, fair Mistress Anne. Evans. Oh, odds plead will. I will not be absent at the grave, at the grace. Exit Shallow and Evans. Anne. Will it please your worship to come in, sir? Slender. No, I thank you, forsooth, heartily. I am very well. And the dinner attends you, sir. Slender. I am not hungry. I thank you for soup. Go, sirrah, for all you are my man. Go wait upon my cousin Shallow. Exit Simple. A justice of peace sometimes may be behold to his friend for a man. I keep but three. I keep a. I keep but three men and a boy. Yet till my mother be dead. But what though? Yet I live like a poor gentleman born, and I may not go in without your worship. They will not sit till you come. Slender. I faith I'll eat nothing. I thank you as much as though I did. And I pray you, sir, walk in. Slender. I had rather walk here. I thank you. I bruised my shin the other day with playing at sword and dagger with a master offense. At sword and dagger with a master offense. 3 beignets for a dish of stewed prunes, and by my troth, I cannot abide the smell of hot meat since. Why do your dogs bark so? He be there bears I the town, and I think there are, sir. I heard them talked of. Slender. I love the sport well, but I shall as soon quarrel at it as any man in England. You are afraid if you see the bear loose, are you not? And indeed, sir. Slender. That's meat and drink to me now. I have seen Sackerson loose 20 times and have taken him by the chain, but I warrant you, the women have so cried and shrieked at it that it passed. But women indeed cannot abide them. They are very ill-favored, roughly things. Okay. Re-enter page. Page. Come, gentle master Slender, come. We stay for you. Slender. I'll eat nothing. I thank you, sir. Page. By cock and pie you shall not chew, sir. Come, come. Slender. Nay, pray you, lead the way. Page. Come on, sir. Slender. Mistress Anne yourself shall go first. And not I, sir. Pray you keep on. Slender. Truly, I will not go first. Truly, law, I will not do you that wrong. And I pray you, sir. Slender. I'll rather be unmannerly than troublesome. You do yourself wrong, indeed, is law. Exit. Now, end of scene 1. Now, scene 2. Um, Enter Sir Hugh Evans, and simple. Evans, go your ways and ask of Dr. Callous House, which is away, and there dwells one mistress quickly, which is in the manner of his nurse, or his dry nurse, or his cook, or his laundry, his washer, and his ringer. Simple. Well, sir, Evans. Nay, it is better yet. Give her this that letter, for it is a omen that altogether's acquaintance with mistress and page, and the letter is to desire and require her to solicit your master's desires to mistress and page. I pray you be gone. I will make an end of my dinner. There's pippins and cheese to come. Exit. And that was the end of scene 2. Um, okay. Okay. Scene 3. A room in the Goddard Inn. Enter Falstaff, host, Bardolph, 9, Pistol, and Robin. Falstaff. Mine host of the Garter. Host. Um, what says my bully rook? Speak scholarly and wisely, Falstaff. Truly, mine host, I must turn away some of my followers. Host. Discard, bully Hercules. Cashier. Let them wag. Trot, trot. Falstaff. I sit at £10 a week. Host. Thou'rt an emperor, Caesar, Kaiser, and Caesar. I will entertain Bardolph. He shall draw, he shall tap, and said I will bully Hector. Falstaff. Do so, good mine host. Host. I have spoke. Let him follow to Bardolph. Let me see thee froth and lime. I am at a word. Follow. Exit. Falstaff. Bardolph follow him. A tapster to a good trade. An old cloak makes a new jerkin. A withered serving man, a fresh tapster. Go. Adieu. Bardolph. It is a life that I have desired. I will thrive. Pistol. O base Hungarian wight, wilt thou the spigot wield? Exit Bardolph. 9. He was gotten in drink. Is not the humor conceded? Falstaff. I am glad I am so acquit of this tinderbox. His depths were too open. His filching was like an unskillful singer. He kept not time. 9. The good humor is to steal at a minute's rest. Pistol. Convey. The wise it call. Steal. Bob. Bow. A fickle for the phrase. Falstaff. Well, sirs, I am almost out at heels. Pistol. Why, then let kibes ensue. Falstaff. There is no remedy. I must coney catch. I must shift. Pistol. Young ravens must have food. Falstaff. Which of you know ford of this town? Pistol. I ken the white. He is of substance good. Falstaff. My honest lads, I will tell you what I am about. Pistol. 2 yards and more. Falstaff. No quips now, Pistol. Indeed, I am in the waist 2 yards about, but I am now about no waist. I am about thrift. Briefly, I do mean to make love to Ford's wife. I spy entertainment in her. She discourses. She carves. She gives a leer of invitation. I can construe the action of her familiar style and the hardest voice of her behavior to be English rightly is, I am Sir John Falstaff's pistol. He hath studied her will, and translated her will out of honesty into English. 9. The anger is deep. Will that humor pass? Falstaff. Now the report goes, she has all the rule of her husband's purse. He hath a legend of angels. Pistol. As many devils entertain, and to her boy say I. 9. The humor rises. It is good. Humor me, the angels. Falstaff. I have written me here a letter to her, and here another to Page's wife, who even now gave me good eyes too. Examine my parts with most judicious oleads. Sometimes a beam of her view gilded my foot, sometimes my portly belly. Pistol. Then did the sun on Dunkhill shine? 9. I thank thee for thy humor. Falstaff. Oh, she did, and okay, oh, she did so course over my exteriors with such a greedy intention that the appetite of the eye did seem to scorch me up like a burning glass. Here's another letter to her. She bears the purse too. She is a regent in Guiana, all gold and bounty. I will be cheater to them both, and they shall be exchequers to me. They shall be my East and West Indies, and I will trade to them both. Go bear thou this letter to Mistress Page, and thou this to Mistress Ford. We will thrive, lads. We will thrive. Pistol. Shall I, Sir Pandarus of Troy, become, and by my side wear steel? Then Lucifer take all. 9. I will run into no hose, no base humor here. Take the humor letter. I will keep the behavior of reputation. Okay. Falstaff to Robin. Hold, Sarah, bear you these letters tightly. Sail like my pennants to these golden shores. Rogues hence avant, vanish like hailstones. Go, trudge, plod away, O the hoof. Seek shelter, pack. Falstaff will learn the humor of the age. French threat, you rogues, myself and skirted page. Exit Falstaff and Robin. Pistol. Let vultures gripe thy guts, for gourd and bullion holds, and high and low beguiles the rich and poor. Tester I'll have in pouch when thou shalt lack. Base Farigan Turk. 9. I have operations which be humours of revenge. Pistol. Wilt thou revenge? 9. By welcome and her star. Pistol. With wit or steel? 9. With both the humours, I will discuss the humour of this love to Page. Pistol. And I to Ford shall eke unfold how Falstaff bury it vile. His dough will prove, his gold will hold, and his soft couch defile. 9. My humor shall not cool. I will incense paste to deal with poison. I will possess him with yellowness, for the revolt of mind is dangerous. That is my true humor. Pistol, thou art the Mars of no contents. I second thee. Troop on, exit. And that was the end of scene 3. And I will read Act 1 and scene 4 next on Saturday. Okay. 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 Now we're going I'm doing a break, and during the break, we're going to hear of Taz's second poem. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. 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 Uh-oh. Um, um,
I held on to what never came. I cried over what did not stay. But God, you saw every broken place, and you still made a way. So I won't live in yesterday. I won't carry all that pain. You said you're doing something new, so I give it all to you. I let it go, Lord, I let it go. What never became what I had to know. I place it all in your hands today. You're making a new thing. You're making a way. Let it go, Lord. I let it go. Lord, I let it go. I let it go. The tears, the hurt, the things I don't know. I trust you now with my heart and soul. In your name, I let it go. The morning rises soft and new. Your mercy meets me in the light. What I lost cannot stop your love. You're still holding my life. Remember not the former things. Behold, the Lord is doing new. I release what held my heart, and I walk in faith with you. I let it go, Lord. I let it go. Lord, I let it go. What never became what I had to know. What I had to know. I had to know. I placed it all in your hands. In your hands today. You're making a new thing. You're making a way. You're making a way. I let it go, Lord. I let it go. Lord, the past is gone. And grace still flows. I trust you now with my heart and soul. You're making a new thing. You're making a new way. I let go of everything. That did not go the way I thought it should be. In your holy name, Yeshua, I let it go.
And that was this poem, Let It Go. And that was awesome. You let me find you did a great wait, let me get this. You did a great job, Taz. I love this. This is really awesome. Thank you. And if you all want to check her out, she's awesome. She's a phenomenal poet. Go check her on Suno, and her okay, her okay okay and be under Trivia Green on Suno. So go. Okay. Oh. Um. Okay. Thank you very much, Taz. You're doing awesome. You're doing great. Okay. Now. Okay. 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 Um, um, okay. Now I'm going to read from the Browning's Letters and Poetry. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to read Sonnet 41 by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. Um, I thank all who have loved me in their hearts with thanks and love from mine. Deep thanks to all who paused a little near the prison wall to hear my music in its louder parts. Ere they went onward, each one to the marts or temple's occupation beyond call. But thou, who in my voices sink and fall when the sob took it, they divinest art's own instrument, didst drop down at thy foot to hearken what I said between my tears. Instruct me how to thank thee, oh, to shoot my soul's full meaning into future years, that they should lend it utterance and salute love that endures from life that disappears. The end. And that was Sonnet 41 by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. Um, and the next one is Bishop Blagram's Apology. And it's a 28-page poem. This is by Robert Browning. And I know I won't be able to read it all today. I was going to read half of it, like 7 pages of it, and then take a break and read the other 6. But I don't think I can do that. I think I can only read half tonight and read the well. Let me see how I feel when I get to the, when I get to that part. Okay, and I feel all right. Then I'll take a break and then I'll finish it tonight. Otherwise, I'll do it next week. I hope that's okay with you all. Okay. Okay. Bishop Blogram's Apology by Robert Browning. Okay. No more wine? Then we'll push back chairs and talk. A final glass for me, though. Cool, I think. We ought to have our Abbey back, you see. It's different, preaching in basilicas and doing duty in some masterpieces. Like this of Brother Fugan's, bless his heart. I doubt if they're half baked. These chalk rosettes, ciphers, and stucco twiddlings everywhere. It's like breathing in a lime kiln, eh? These hot, long ceremonies of our church cost us a little. Oh, they pay the price. You take me, amply pay it. Now we'll talk. So you despise me, Mr. Gigabibs. No depreciation. Nay, I beg you, sir. Besides, 'tis our engagement. Don't you know? I promised if you wash a dinner out, we see truth dawn together, truth that peeps over the glass's edge when dinner's done, and body gets his sup and holds his noise, and leaves soul free a little. Now's the time. Truth's break of day. You do despise me then, and if I say despise me, never fear. I know you do not in a certain sense, not in my armchair. For example, here, I will imagine you respect my place, status in Tourage, worldly stance, quiet to its value, very much indeed, are up to the protesting eyes of you in pride at being seated here for once. You'll turn it to such capital account when somebody through years and years to come, hence of the bishop, names me, that's enough. Blowgrim? I knew him. Into it you slide. Dined with him once, a Corpus Christi day. All alone, we two. He's a clever man. And after dinner, why the wine, you know. Oh, there was wine and good. What with the wine? Faith, we begin upon all sorts of talk. He's no bad fellow, Blaugren. He has seen something of mine he relished, some review. He's quite above their humbug in his heart. Half said as much indeed. The thing's his trade. I warrant Blogram's skeptical at times. How otherwise? I liked him, I confess. She, my dear sir, as we say at Rome, don't you protest now. It's fair give and take. You have had your turn and spoken your home truths. The hand's mine now, and here you follow suit. Thus much conceded, still the first fact stays. You did despise me. Your ideal of life is not the bishop's. You would not be I. You would be like better to be gulp now, or winnow part, or bless me lower still, count or say, so you did what you preferred, spoke as you thought, and as you cannot help, believed or disbelieved, no matter what, so long as on that point, whatever it was, you loosed your mind, were whole and soul yourself, that my ideal never can include upon the element of truth and worth, never be based, for say they make me pope. They can't, suppose it for our argument. Why, there I am at my tether's end. I reach my height, and not a height which pleases you. An unbelieving pope won't do, you say. It's like those eerie stories our nurses tell of how some actor on the stage played death with pasteboard crown, sham orb, and tinsel dart, and called himself the monarch of the world, then going in the tire room afterwards because the play was done to shift himself. God touched upon this familiarity the moment he had shut the closet door by death himself. Thus God might touch a pope at unawares, ask what his baubles mean, and whose part he presumed to play just now. Best be yourself, imperial, plain and true. So drawing comfortable breath again, You weigh and find whatever more or less I boast of my ideal realized is nothing in the balance when opposed to your ideal, your grand simple life, of which you will not realize one jot. I am much, you are nothing, you would be all. I would be nearly much, you beat me there. No, friend, you do not beat me. Hearken why. The common problem, yours, mine, everyone's, is not to fancy what was fair in life, provided it could be, but finding first what may be, then find out how to make it fair up to our means. A very different thing. No abstract intellectual plan of life, quiet irrespective of life's plainest laws, but one, a man who is man and nothing more, may lead within a world which, by your leave, is Rome or London, not fool's paradise. Embellish Rome, idolize away, make paradise of London if you can. You're welcome, nay, you're wise. Smile. We mortals cross the ocean of this world, each in his average cabin of a life. The best not big, the worst yields elbow room. Um, Now for our 6 months voyage, how prepare? You come on shipboard with a landsman's list of things he calls convenient. So they are. An India screen is pretty furniture. A pianoforte is a fine resource. All Balzac's novels occupy one shelf. The new edition, 50 volumes long, and little Greek books with the funny type. They get up well at Leipzig. Fill the next. Go on. Slabbed marble. What a dap it makes. And Parma's pride, the Jerome. Let us add. 'Twere pleasant could Correggio's fleeting glow hang full in face of one where one roams, since he more than it myself, the marvelous Modin Izzo, yet was not on your list before, perhaps. Alas, friend, here's the agent. Isn't it the name, the captain, or whatever, or whoever's matter here? You see him screw his face up. What's his cry? Ere you set foot and on shipboard, 6 feet squared. If you won't understand what 6 feet mean, compute and purchase stores accordingly. And if in pique, because he overhauls your Jerome piano bath, you come on board there, why, you cost a figure at the first, while some sympathetic landsmen see you off. Not afterwards, when long ere half was seas over, you peep up from your utterly naked boards into some song and well appointed berth, like mine, for instance. Try the cooler jug. Put back the other, but don't jog the ice. And mortified you mutter, well and good. He sits enjoying his sea furniture. 'Tis stout and proper, and there's a store of it. Though I've the better notion, I'll agree. Though I've the better notion, I'll agree. Of fitting rooms up, hang the carpenter. neat ship-shaped fixings and contradictions. I would have brought my Jerome, frame and all. And meantime, you bring nothing. Never mind. You proved your artist nature. What you don't, you might bring. So despise me, as I say. Now come, let's backward to the starting place. See my way. We're two college friends, suppose. Prepare together for our voyage then. Each note and check the other in his work. Here's mine, a bishop's outfit. Criticize. What's wrong? Why won't you be a bishop too? Why first you don't believe. You don't and can't. Not statedly. That is and fixedly and absolutely and exclusively and any revelation called divine. No dogmas and know your no dogmas know your faith and what remains, but say so, like the honest man you are. First, therefore, overhaul theology. Nay, I too, not a fool, you please to think, must find believing every watt as hard. And if I do not frankly say as much, the ugly consequence is clear enough. Okay. Now wait, my friend. Well, I do not believe. If you accept no faith that is not fixed, absolute and exclusive, as you say, you're wrong. I mean to prove it in due time. Meanwhile, I know where difficulties lie. I cannot solve, not ever shall, nor ever shall. So give up hope accordingly to solve, to you and over the wine. Our dogmas then, with both of us, though in unlike degree, missing full credence, overboard with them. I mean to meet you on your own premise. Good. There go mine in company with yours. And now, what are we? Unbelievers both, calm and complete, determinately fixed today, tomorrow, and forever. Pray. You'll guarantee me that? Not so, I think. In no wise. All we've gained is that belief, as unbelief before, shakes us by fits, confounds us like his predecessor. Where's the gain? How can we guard over unbelief? Make it bear fruit to us. The problem here, just when we are on safest, there's a sunset touch, a fancy from a flower bell, someone's death, a chorus ending from Euripilus, and that's enough for 50 hopes and fears, as old and new at once as nature's self, to rap and knock and enter in our soul, take hands and dance there, a fantastic ring, round the ancient idol on his base again, the grand perhaps, we look on helplessly. There be old misgivings. Crooked questions are. 'Tis good, God, what he could do if he would if he could, then must have done long since. If so, when, where, and how? Some way must be. One's feel about, and soon or late you hit some sense, and wish it might be after all. Why not? the way, the truth, the life? That way, over the mountain, which also, wait, that way, over the mountain, which who stands upon is apt to doubt it, if it be meant for a road, while if he views it from the waist itself, up goes the line there, plain from base to brow, not vague, mistakable, what a was a break or two, seen from the unbroken desert either side. And then, to bring in fresh philosophy, what if the breaks themselves should prove at last the most consummate of contrivances, to train a man's eyes, teach him what is faith, and so we stumble at truth's very test. All we have gained then by our unbelief is a life of doubt, diversified by faith. For one of faith diversified by doubt. We call the chessboard white, we call it black. Well, you rejoin, the end's no worse at least. We reason for both colors on the board. Why not confess then, where I drop the faith and you the doubt that I am as right as you? Because, friend, in the next place, this being so, and both being even, faith and unbelief, left to a man's choice, will proceed a step, returning to our image, which I like. A man's choice, yes, but a cabin passengers, the man made for the spatial life of the world. Do you forget him? I remember, though. Consult our ship's constitutions, and you find one and but one choice suitable to all, the choice that you unluckily prefer, turning things um, topsy turvy. They they or it coming to the ground, but they or it going to the ground. Belief or unbelief bears upon life, determines its whole course, begins at its beginning. See the world such as it is. You made it not, nor I. I mean to take it as it is, and you. Not so. You'll take it, though you get sought not else. I know the spatial kind of life I like, what suits the most my idiosyncrasy, brings out the best of me and bears me fruit in power, peace, pleasantness, and length of days. I find that positive belief does this for me, and unbelief no that wit of this. For you it does, however, that will try. 'Tis clear I cannot lead my life, at least, induce the world to let me peaceably, okay, without declaring at the outset, friends, I absolutely and peremptorily believe, I say, faith is my waking life. One sleeps indeed and dreams at intervals. We know, but wakings. But waking's the main point with us, and my provisions for life's waking part. Accordingly, I use heart, head, and hand. All day I build, scheme, study, and make friends. And when night mistaken overtakes me, down I lie, sleep, dream a little, and get done with it. The sooner the better to begin afresh. What's doubt before the day springs faith? You, the philosopher, that disbelieve, that recognize the night, give dreams that are wait. To be consistent, you should keep your bed, abstain from healthy acts that prove you man. For here you drowse, perhaps at unawares, and certainly at night you'll sleep and dream. Live through the day and bustle as you please, And so you live to sleep as I to wake, to unbelieve as I to still believe. Well, and the common sense of the world calls you bedridden, and as good things come to me, its estimation, which is half the fight. That's the first cabin comfort I secure. The next, but you proceed with half an eye. Come, come, it's best believing, if we may. You can't but own that. Next, concede again. If once we choose belief on all accounts, we can't be too decisive in our faith, conclusive and exclusive in its terms, to suit the world which gives us the good things. In every man's career are certain points whereon he dares not be indifferent. The world detects him clearly, if he dare, as baffled at the game and losing life. He may care a little or he may care much for riches, honor, pleasure, work, repose, since various theories of life and life's success are extant, which might easily comport with either estimate of these. And whoso chooses wealth or poverty, labor or quiet, is not judged a fool, because his fellow would choose otherwise. We let him choose upon his own account, so long as he is consistent with his choice, but certain points left wholly to himself. When once a man has arbitrated on, we say he must succeed there or go hang. Thus, he should wed the woman he loves most, or needs most, whatsoever the love or need. For he can't wed twice, then he must vouch or follow at the least substantially the form of faith his conscience holds the heat, holds the best, whatever the process of conviction was, for nothing can compensate his mistake. On such a point, the man himself being judged, he cannot wed twice, nor twice lose his soul. Well, now there's um, um, I couldn't read half of it tonight. I'll read the rest of it next Saturday. I apologize. I tried, and that was Bishop Blogram's Apology by Robert Browning. Okay, I'll finish that next Saturday, you all. Okay. Oh. And I was reading from the Browning's Letters in Poetry. Okay. And we've been talking about sonnets for a while now. Well, here's another sonnet. This is called Miltonic sonnet, and this sonnet here is the Miltonic sonnet is named after the English poet John Milton. Okay, Miltonic sonnet use the same rhyme scheme and structure of a Petrarchan sonnet. The rhyme scheme is A B B A A B B A C D E C D E. The structure is an octave, 8 lines for verse, and a sestet or 6-line verse. Miltonic sonnets deal with different themes than the other types of sonnets. It often deals with politics and morals issues, themes melodically, and they use in jam in different. And that was Miltonic sonnet, and I got that from blog.prepscholar.com. Okay. And today's word, I found this on wordgenius.com, and it's hyponym, Hyponyn. Origin is Greek in the 20th century, and it's a noun. Definition: a word of more specific meaning than a general or superordinate term applicable to it. For example, spoon is a hyponym of cutlery. Example in the sentence: human being is a hyponym of many things, including animal and primate. And that was the end of that. You can find it on wordgenius.com. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. I have some announcements, and okay. First of all, so Angel Romero, she has her website at https and then 2:, soulangelromero.com. It's SOLANGELRONERO.com. And you can go there and buy her books. And her books are In His Presence, Prayers and Reflections, The Silent Whisper, Armor of Divine Strength, From the Depth of My Heart. And her poetry books are 10 Banks, Under His Wings, and Echoes of the Soul. And they're all poetry books in 3. And you can find her website at https //SOLANGELRONERO.com. And And Michael Lee Johnson, you can find his YouTube channel at https the two marks // youtube.com / at POETRYNANUSA. And it is at Poetry Man USA on YouTube. And then you also have the website called poetryman.mysite.com. POETRYNAN.NYSITE.com. And then he has a book out called The Lost American from Exile to Freedom. Then he has several chapbooks of poetry, including From Which Place the Morning Rises, Challenge of Night and Day, and Chicago Poems. And then Taz or Terabia D. Green, her site YouTube channel is Terabia D. Green. Let me spell it. So, okay, TERRABIA, then the letter D, then Green, GREEN, and 9. That is the title of her YouTube channel, and the website is youtube.com / at TERRABIADGREEN, the number 9217. And you can find her poetry there on Terabia. And also, she has her own channel on Suno too. It's Terabia D. Green. TERRABIADGREEN. That's on Suno. So go check her out. She's phenomenal, awesome, and she's very talented. So go check it out. Okay. And then Honey, she has a book, a journal out called Mother's Reflection Journal, and you can check it out on Amazon. And her Ko-Fi site is ko-fi.com /HUNIIE. Okay. And she also has a site on N1M. N1M.com /HUNIIE. Okay. And Antoinette A. Poetess. She has 2 books out. Poetry, Language of the Soul, Volume 1. The Poetic Storm, Volume 2. And you can get that at on Amazon. And then okay, she also has a YouTube channel called on youtube.com / at P, all small letters, P.L.O.T.F.J.A.N.E.R.I.C.A.N.N.A.G.A.D.I.N.E, the number 3610. Yeah, 16. Okay. And Shahid Abbas has his own YouTube channel, and it's called, his YouTube channel is called Words from Nature, and his YouTube channel is youtube.com / at P, all small letters, at POETRYBYSHAHID DABBAS, the number 167. Okay. And Elizabeth Esquerra Castillo, she has a YouTube channel called YOUTUBE.com /at capital ELIZABETH capital CASTILLOPOETAUTHOR. That is Elizabeth Esquerra Castillo's YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. And William S. Peters Sr. Has a YouTube channel called his channel is William Peters, and a parentheses capital P, capital I, capital P, and parentheses. And you can find it on YOUTUBE.com /at all small letters at WILLIAMPETERS the number 3716. And that is William S. Peters, aka Bill. Okay. And okay. Okay. And I have another announcement too. I'm bringing it up now. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm bringing it up now, and some reason okay, here it goes. I'm getting it now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Shahid Abbas. Oh, what happened? Shahid Abbas and Elizabeth Esquerra Castillo, they have a book out together. And here's what it says. Elizabeth Esquerra Castillo is from Philippines, and Shahid Abbas is from Pakistan. Okay. Their book, Verses of Meraki, Second International Edition, published by Bharat International Book Press, based in India. Poetry book collaboration by Elizabeth Esquerra Castillo and Shahid Abbas. Press release was published prominently and the national newspaper based in Albania, a globally celebrated book featuring two contemporary modernist poets, now available for purchase on Amazon Globo. Okay, okay, and that was it of the announcements. Okay. Oh yeah, I have announcements for Okay, okay. And if anybody wants to join the poetry club, the poetry club joins 100,000 Poets for Change 2026. It'll be on September 26, 2026. And if you want to join, please let me know, and you can join. And I hope you join too, Taz. I hope you do. Okay. And it's going to be awesome. Maxwinette and I, because Maxwinette couldn't do it last year because she had some other um, project she was doing, but she's back this year and she will be co-hosted. We'll both be a host on we both will be a host. Okay. Be a host on the Poetry Club Saturday night. Like the Poetry Club joins 100,000 Poets for Change. Okay, and I hope y'all would join. It'll be on Zoom. Okay, and I don't have the links to the Zoom yet. It won't be till after the September the 3rd before I have the links. Okay. And if y'all like music, I will have the music show again next the heartbeats at 7 next Tuesday. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. And all these announcements I am doing, I know I'm not getting paid or anything like that for doing them. I'm doing all this on my own, and nobody has asked me to do this. I enjoy sharing about everybody else's site where you can find their works. If I don't get to everyone, I apologize. So if I don't get to you, and you can come to me, and if you want to have any announcements, let me know, and I will mark it down, and I will announce it too. Okay, and okay. Let me get a sip of water, and then okay. Okay. And we're gonna play another track of Taz's. Okay. And and Taz, I want to thank you very much for letting me play your 3 tracks on here tonight. So thank you very much. I sure appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Um. Okay. And next one is "Angels on the Earth." Okay. By Cherubia Dushona Green. Okay. And my phone is being slow, so I apologize for that. Um, okay. This is Taz's new poems poem, Angels on the Earth. Okay.
I believe I'm walking on the earth. The remix written by Serenity Green.
Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. It's not Taz's fault. It's my fault. It's on my. Okay, there it is.
2026,
Okay.
2:09 p.m. All right. I reserve. I believe angels are walking on the earth. And we cannot tell the difference. I believe angels are on this earth. Giving hope to the hopeless. Giving love to the unloved. I believe there are angels on this earth. And we can't tell who is who because you're so selfish to paying attention to only yourself. As you have to what the Lord says, claiming to be the Lord's mouthpiece and still doing what we wanted to do. Oh, can you see the angels walking by you, giving the lonely hope to live the broken heart, healing and all other good things among us? Let's not forget, angels have many different things they are supposed to do. God, they are warriors. They can take on human form to look like people, and they're both invisible to the naked eye. They're on assignment to minister alone with judgment, but only by God. Can you see the angels go by you? Or are you so consumed with what this world offers you? When you are so selfishly consumed, you will go into the fallen angels and get fooled. So be careful which angel you pick, because angels are real. I know this. The Bible says angels on the earth at all times. Can you see the earth? Can you see the angels? Can you see the angels? Can you see the peace of the angels? The Bible says angels on the earth at all times. Can you see the earth? Can you see the angels? Can you see the angels? Can you see the peace of the angels? Angels are everywhere, touching everyone, making changes to the will of God. As God asked them to do. Can you see the angels walking by us? Do you really see the angel? 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 Do you see the angels on this earth? Because the Bible says we will be entertaining angels unknowingly. Yes, it does say that. So do you know when you are entertaining an angel yourself? Because I believe there's angels on this earth. I really do. Can you believe that it's angels on this earth? Can you welcome an angel into your life and say thank you for being here? Thank you for doing the will of God. Thank you for being that messenger. I believe there is angels on this earth walking through us every day on God's mission, giving us what we need. We never say thank you. I
And that was Angels on the Earth by Taz. And thank you very much, Taz. I love this one. And okay. Because that's true. And I love angels. And so thank you very much, Taz. And I sure appreciate you. And you should check her out on Suno or on her Facebook page too. And or YouTube, like I said earlier, on her YouTube channel. And she does an awesome, phenomenal job. And if you ever want to hear her do what you call off the wall, off the cuff poetry, she is phenomenal. And nobody can beat her and Gina Storm. They both are that good. I don't see how anyone can beat them because both of them are really good at it. So thank you, Taz. Okay. And okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do off the wall, off the cuff poetry tonight. I'm not feeling well tonight. So I apologize for that. But I will do it again. I will do it next Saturday, off the wall, off the cuff poetry. And and I hope y'all liked the intro and outro. Let me know what you think. And the break time card. And if y'all don't like it, if y'all want something simpler, then I will change that too. Okay. And thank you all. And okay, remember, I want to say this one thing okay, about the international help sign. Okay, remember this. Your hand like this. Put your thumb in like this, and your four fingers over the thumb, and that is a help sign. That's internationally. I'm starting to see that on Facebook too now, on these Facebook reels. So I'm glad to see that on there. Remember, if you see anybody doing this, that means they're in danger or they need some help. Either call 911 or help them if you can. But should be very careful because you don't know what you're dealing with, what they're what the who what they're what help they're having. So and use your judgment whether you can help them yourself or call 911. Okay, and this is very important. And that is the international help sign. Okay, and okay, and remember, we can make a difference. We all can make a difference together. Remember, we got to stick together and help each other out. And this take away the racism and all the hate. Take that away, and let's all get together and be friends. All of us, we can do this because you know what? The government don't care about us. Because that's my opinion. So I don't. I know everybody has their own opinion, and that's okay too. But that's what I believe. So we all need to get together and to help each other out if we can. Thank you all. And I know it's not going to be as long as I had it before, but I'm not feeling good tonight, and I apologize for that. And I hope to see you all next Saturday. Back here next Saturday at 6 p.m. And let me get some more water. Um, okay. And be careful, you all, because on next door I noticed people saying the COVID is back, and some people are getting really sick now, again. So be careful, and I'm going to start wearing my mask again because I can't afford to get that sick. I never had COVID, and I don't want to. So be careful. And I just saw that the other day. So let's be careful. Okay. And I will be closing out. And I want to thank you all. And I hope you all have a good night, good week, and good weekend. And this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. I'm having a show called Heartbeats at 7. Then the following that will be the love songs, and the following Tuesday is going to be a mix of all kinds of songs, not just love songs, mix of everything. Week from this Tuesday. So thank you all, and you all, I love you, and so does God. Be careful out there, and okay, remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams, and you're never too old or too young to learn something new or start something new. And I want to thank Taz. I cannot emphasize that enough. I'm that for. I want to thank Taz for challenging me to write songs, and I'm glad she did because I'm loving it. And I want to and I want to thank Taz for getting me challenging me to do off the wall, off the cuff poetry. I wish I could do that tonight, but I am not feeling good. So I'll do that next Saturday. And thank you all. And you all have a good night. And let me know what you think because I'll be playing the outro now. And I'll do the afterthoughts next Saturday too. And let me see. So watch it and let me know what y'all think of the new outro too.